Hello everyone, welcome to our Let's Play series of Expeditions Viking. This is Kettil RPG as usual, and I'm very happy that you're chose to join me today as we go to the plains over there to see if we can help and find Lokan and Gormelaith, who are supposedly or hopefully the actual parents of Kettil. So, yeah, last episode we made a few items, actually destroyed the items that we had before. They were nice items, but I was not going to keep them. I'm going to end up making more for these guys over here. Yes, we destroyed those items. I destroyed those items, but we made these, and that's the new ones. Oh, I got a strengthening leather helmet over here that gives plus 10 hit points, which is an interesting item. But there we go. We can't really control what special things we get, which is an interesting thing. But there we go. You reach the area described by Udros, the blacksmith, the guy that knew about the pendant, I suppose, that Kettil has, or had from his sister. A stretch of low, flat plains near the east coast. After many hours of searching and attempting to tease information, yeah, out of the disconcerted locals, you finally find You finally locate a small, isolated home. Yeah, the find locate, not find locale. That was basically a typo. Okay. So this is there's a lot of people in here. Good. I mean, just in the region. I did spend many hours going around. Is this the big map? It is. Oh, it's the other map! We have been here! And we're alone here with Kettil. Oh, Kettil. Oh, Kettil. This is the place we've been here before. We came here for a bounty. And there's the pipes. An old man is standing in a small kitchen garden. His house looks like it was knocked down by a gale, rebuilt, knocked down again, and rebuilt again with less care. Finally hearing you when you are almost breathing down his neck, he turns around, jumps back, presses himself flat against the wall, and mutters in shock. Hot hell in a handbasket, what now? Do you live here? The old man's face oscillates between confusion and fear. Aye. Kettil steps forward anxiously. Did you have a son and a daughter? Man, that's a... Did I what? Were your children taken by Northmen? At last the old man seems to understand. You're looking for my sister, Gormelaith. She used to live here, true enough, with her husband Lachlan. It was peaceful here back then, before your kind came. What happened? An attack! I never saw the men who did it, just the horror they left behind. The house was burned almost to the ground. My poor sister raped and gutted. Her husband dismembered like a... Then he thinks hard and stops talking. Did they have children? Asks Kettil. Aye, a daughter and a son. Sadleith and little Cathal. We never found them. When was this? He produces a piece of wool from his pocket and wipes the sweat from the back of his neck. Must have been 22 years ago this summer. When I was 5 years old, says Kettil. Say, what is this about? Kettil's eyes search the old man's face. I think I'm Cathal. I'm your nephew. The old man freezes like a statue. You? Impossible. He takes a step towards Kettil. The age is right. The hair, the eyes. He shakes his head. Nah, impossible. Kettil reaches into his shirt and slowly lifts out the medallion around his neck. A powerful shiver seizes the old man. Oh, lad! Oh, lad! He takes a step forward, then a step back, and he thinks, your mom, your dad are buried here, behind the house. Come, follow me. Oh, I'm actually... I wish I was controlling Kettil, not me, but that's not a thing. The old man motions towards the graves, then takes a step back. Engraved upon both stones is a symbol you recognize, the shape of Sepha's medallion. Kettil slowly walks towards the graves. He just stands there for the longest time, staring at the stones. The names on these stones mean nothing to me, says Kettil. I remember Sepha so clearly, her face, her voice. I have nothing left of my parents. Well, but you know who you are now. You're Cathal MacLachlan. Man, that's a that's a mouthful to say. That's actually a pretty cool name, MacLachlan. I think that's how it should be pronounced or something. And he snorts. That was the name of a 5-year-old boy who was taken from his home, never to be seen again. My name is Kettil, but not called Bjarnason. May that son of a whore rot in Hellmailer. Hellheimer? Hellheimer, yeah. You're Kettil Lachlan's son. Lachlan? Lachlanson. He seems to test how the name feels in his mouth. Kettil Lachlanson. Yeah. Alright. With a sudden violent pull, Kettil rips the medallion off his neck. He discards the string, then he places it on top of his mother's grave. He rests his hand on her stone for a moment, and then he stands and looks at the horizon. Alright, I'm done. Let's get out of here. You sure? I got the answers I came for. Answers for some pretty old questions. I feel like things make maybe a little more sense now. Thank you for coming here with me. Yep. Of course. That was pretty awesome. And it's a simple, it's a, I don't know, that was, I feel that his line of oh boy could have been a little bit more descriptive, or a little bit just the narrator pushing in the gravity of the moment, because it was something that I didn't realize, that Kettil is still his family. So even I was just concerned, you know, he lost their parents, they're dead, or, you know, all that, but, you know, he got an uncle. It's still family, right? And so I didn't realize that, and when I came to that realization, that line, that oh boy, oh lad, or that line right there had gravity, a lot of gravity, and I feel that if we were the narrator saying something, you know, more than words, you know, more than actually spoken words, that's what I mean, I think it would have been fine, but the brilliancy, not just of this, I think the writers of this game really did a fantastic job in so many aspects, and definitely this is just delivering a simple line, not a simple line, a simple story and a simple concept with such brilliancy, and it vibrates, it's got texture and depth, even when it doesn't. That's brilliant. I love that, and that happened before as well with Nefia, and it happened with him as well before when we talked to him about the wolf situation. I don't know, I feel that was very well done. Let's have a chat with him. What happened to your sister, lad? She was killed 2 years after we were taken, he says. I'm sorry. Gormlaith and Lachlan were good people. They didn't deserve such a fate. I assumed their children had been killed, but deep down I always wondered. Yep. Also, by the way, sorry I took all of your stuff. And sorry, I will keep taking all of your stuff, but you don't mind. And as long as you don't mind, this is not your stuff. It's like Morrowind all over again. Well, actually, in Morrowind they do mind, it just they don't see it. Anyway, let's explore the rest of this place. Let's continue. We have another, so that's not too much to explore, is there? We have another side. Ooh. Oh. What? Oh, wait a minute. I can't go there either? Man, this map is... It's a weird map. It's got a lot of impassable barriers. Look at that. I can't look in there, even though I think it's there or something. I don't know. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Let's get out of here. We need to look for Nefia's, Nefia's sister's cure. Well, actually, I could make that even more complicated. Nefia's sister's disease is cure. That's the one. So, yeah, I would need to look for that. And I slept there for no reason whatsoever. Well, we didn't make the things. And also, let's look at our inventory, because I'm gonna need... So, armor is good. There we go. I'm gonna need another one that doesn't actually diminish... You don't have armor? Oh, because he doesn't fight. Yeah, my bad. So I'm gonna need something for the front line once. She could handle it. So I'm probably gonna go with 2 frontline armor for right now. Does that give +1 movement, this +2 movement? Because if that's the case, I don't think it is. I don't think it is. Huh. Anyway, yeah, we need 2 frontline armors. Okay, so that's pretty awesome. That was amazing. I loved it. Let's continue. Talk to my father. Yeah, that's gonna be in my dreams. Seek the cure. Let's see. Where is this? It's over there? No. Where is it? Oh, it's down there. Oh, okay. Forest clearing over there. Okay, sounds good. The final expedition. Find out what became of my here. This is nowhere. Yeah, it is nowhere. Lord of the Seals. Over... No, that's where we are. It's not here. We need to go to the north. It's a different campaign map. Okay, so let's make... Why do we need to go there? Let's explore. It's something that we don't get too much of a chance to do in this game. But let's explore. Okay, we have one... Oh, go away, please. The marketplace is done. We have the marketplace next over there. We could make a blacksmith, but that's only for power. Okay. And if I go back, he gives me hides. I think that's how it goes. So this one must give me herbs. But this one is for prosperity, so I like that a lot more. Palaces over here is for power. That's actually pretty cheap. How long does that last? 2 weeks. Oh my god. Just the fully upgraded over there. What do we have? A pier. That's for power as well. Expand the pier to support larger warships. Yeah, that'd be an interesting thing, but we're still going to focus over here on the marketplace over here. Just to go with as much prosperity as possible. Just want to reach as much as I can on that one. Okay, so we're still okay. We have 10 hours ahead of us, and of course, yeah, we're going to go hungry. But I think we'll be fine for this. Oh, maybe we are not. We'll see. We'll see. We're going to rest later. So take the same old guys. I think we'll be fine. I have no idea what's in here. I don't remember where we found out about this place. I mean, it was in Perth, so I don't remember where specifically we found out about this place. It's a big map. So it's probably just... Oh, cool. It's probably just a place for, you know, side quests and all that sort of stuff. Maybe we're gonna meet some people. Say hi! Oh. Strangers aren't welcome here, says Talork, is his name. You'd best be on your way. We don't want any trouble, says Aidan. You're welcome to pass through, but don't linger. The Highlanders have withdrawn to the edges of their village, huddled together in groups that seem to constitute families. You notice that men have readied weapons, but aren't brandishing them. Then how are they ready? Okay, maybe they have available weapons, they're just not, you know, they're not brandishing them. Okay. Let's see. Best help me find what I'm looking for. No. Your welcome is... No, let's go with... Yeah, let's go with this one. Your welcome is not the worst I've ever had, but it could stand improvement. Go elsewhere, then. You'll find better welcome in Lowlands. You nosy foreigners aren't wanted here. We'll have nothing to do with you. This is hopeless, says Idis. These people are beyond reach. I'm sure they have good reason to be suspicious of strangers, says Morgant. It's wise to be cautious. Yeah, I don't really fault them. That's something that I think my character doesn't really mind, is people not liking him. He will make them his allies, if need be, and not resent them for not liking him, I think. I don't think I ever did that with this character, which is a good thing. Let's see. Lan Ingen Talorkane. A young woman is sitting on a stool braiding a band for a stone medallion with a Celtic or Celtic, is it Celtic? I think it is. Celtic cross pattern. Next to her, a small girl idly braids a few strands of her own hair while watching the work with rapt attention. And doing braids is so awesome. I like it. I don't do mine, but I know how to do them. It's pretty easy, but it's pretty awesome. I like it. So what are you working on there? The young woman looks up with a start. She clutches her carved stone tightly, unsure what to do. Is it a talisman of some... No, let's not go with that. Don't be afraid. What's your name? She looks around, perhaps to assure herself that you are still being watched by the rest of the village. Smart girl. When she answers, her voice is steady. Lan. Yeah, because I didn't see her name before. Well, I did. I did. It's right there. It's a very pretty thing you're working on, Lan. Would you be willing to sell it? I suppose. If you like it that much. Okay, how about 5 pence? Does that sound good to you? The young woman lights up. She hands you the trinket and accepts your coin with obvious gratitude. Aye, that'd be very good, thank you. I think I overpaid. But I got Lance Cross. As you walk away from her, she shows your coin to her young friend, and the two girls giggle at what you guess to be the first sale that the young artisan has ever made. Oh, that's awesome! Oh, I thought I was talking to her, though, but I kind of was a little bit condescending, I guess, maybe? I really thought I was talking to Muriel. Muriel is her name. Muriel. What? Muirgel. Oh, Muriel is prettier, but still. Range defense. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Let's go with that. Antidote. We have an antidote over there. We have just the other stuff. This is a +1 to morale. Do you like this, sir? Well, who likes... Can I see their morale from here? Yes, I can. We got a 5 over there on Idis. She's gonna take... Oh, she has one already. Then you have... No, you have one already as well. Oh, wait a minute. You don't need this. That's not... Seriously, that's not good for you. That's not for you. Why did I give her that? Critical hit chance. Yeah, I can give that to anybody, really. Especially to Kettil if I... Not to you, though. Damages versus an armored... Kettil, what do you have? To be honest, as nice as that is, yeah, let's go with that. Just, yeah, basically, that's that. Okay, that's all fine. Let's have a chat here with Gormlaith Ingen Amdai. You must forgive us for the cold welcome. The lads are naturally suspicious of strangers. If you need supplies before you move on, have food and herbs to trade. Okay, let's see what you have for the deal. He has preposterous prices. I like how it's put that way, just preposterous. And he says the old, same old, it's a very low supply of that. Yeah, okay, so can I give you some medicine? Very high demand. That's actually not bad, I could get some. Do you like valuables? They have low demand for that, so I'm gonna do this. You know, but the prices are bad. I need to sell this stuff, yeah. The prices you demand are an offense against common decency, man. The woman crosses her arms stubbornly. Does this place look like a teeming hub of trade to you? Everything I have, we've made with our own hands. You can take it or leave it. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to impose on you with my trade. You offered? Honestly, I understand what she means, and I respect what she means, but I really didn't mean to impose. I hope she didn't take offense, but her prices are preposterous. Quite clearly so, told to me by the game. Preposterous. Anyway. Oh, the small boy stares with avid fascination at the group of foreign warriors. As soon as your eyes meet his face splits into a huge, excited grin. Hey, do you worship the devil? Sure, why not? That is a brilliant... Oh boy, that's amazing. I love that line right there so much. But no, we don't. Where did you hear that? Honorable followers have gained morale, and cunning followers have lost morale. Oh, that was supposed to be cunning. I didn't mean... What would I gain out of a boy? My mom said the hermit serves the devil, and you're here to talk to the hermit, right? Hey, did you come on a boat? It's a ship, but yes. Oh, I want to sail on a ship someday. An older plump woman, yeah, just came around. She just came around. Begga is her name. Or Beja? No, Begga. It's gotta be Begga. An older plump woman bears down on the boy with a severe frown. Alright now, Eogan, stop pestering the strangers. Head on back to your mom. She's been looking for you. The boy stands up straight as a spear shaft. Hi, Grandma. The grandmother regards you through narrowed eyes, then turns and wheedles back to her stool. Okay. So that was a pretty awesome... That was a pretty awesome encounter. I'm glad I got that one, because I think that might have been a little bit tricky to find, considering I didn't get it the first time around. Oh, we have a cave. Oh, I like that. I like that. Get myself some dungeon crawling. Okay, let's see what I can do here. This might be the hermit's cave, actually, now that I think of it. Oh, you came here to meet the hermit. I have never heard of a hermit, I don't think. Maybe I did. I just don't remember. Oh. Okay. Okay. So this is all free stuff. Manure of some description has been spread around the mushrooms. The druid must be farming them. Yep. That's basically how you breed mushrooms. Not just manure, piss will work as well, I believe, but some mushrooms not. It depends on the mushrooms that you want to brew. But yeah, he's a big fan of mushrooms. You know, the wall hallucination thing and all that sort of stuff. He's a hermit after all. What else would you do? Night accuracy penalty halved. Well, you just have to have a perk for that, and that's basically half a perk. Okay, so that is not a bad item though, I don't think. It's called mistletoe, which is an interesting description for that item. Let's see, who else uses that? That's Ruskva over there. She does not want that. So, go away. Thank you. 16 salvage. Not amazing. The hermit is nowhere to be seen, though, as far as I can tell. Did my guys stop? Why did they do that? Yeah, so this... Is the hermit around? Oh, I saw something red up there. Didn't I? Or not red, yellow. Well, come on, guys. Let's get out of here. I think we are supposed to come here later or something, and the hermit is basically not here because of that reason. But that's okay. This is the exploration time, and then when we're actually on a quest, we can just head straight to where we need to be and just enjoy the quest line, which is, I find, a good way of doing it. Good, efficient way of doing it. And besides, maybe the hermit is not there because he's somewhere else, and we need to save him. It looks like this is a mountain path, and I'm liking the look of it. Okay, there's a path over there. But I do wonder if the hermit actually lives up here instead of down there. There is a circle. Elaborate symbols are carved deep in these rocks. They have clearly been meticulously maintained, as no trace of the lichen that grows at the base of each rock obscures the inscriptions. Let's inspect the inscriptions. You recognize one set of symbols. You've seen them on other standing stones you've come across on your travels. With dawning realization, you notice that some of the markings in one of the unfamiliar inscriptions bear a striking resemblance to the runes of your mother tongue. Once you've made this connection, you begin to see familiar patterns emerge in the text. With these messages side by side, you might be able to translate the inscriptions on the other stones you found. Okay, let's attempt to translate the symbols. It's meticulous work, but you hunker down and focus. Realizing that this will take a while, your herdmen settle down around you to wait. Okay. I didn't want to ask Morgant because I didn't want to lose the opportunity to actually do it myself. I wasn't, you know, doubting the guy or anything. The stones speak of an ancient king who fought and died for a nation known as Albion. The king is variously referred to as a hero and an adversary, and it seems the people who erected these stones may have had a fairly ambiguous opinion of him. Really? Or is that just my perception as someone that is not initiated, or an initiate, I guess, in archaeology, because that seems pretty simple. Cut case of it's written by different people and not anyway. The stones reference the king's final, and I'm gonna write it down because I want to know who this Albion is. I have no idea. I've never heard of this. I mean, I think I've heard of a similar name or maybe that name, but I just don't know what it is. The stones reference the king's final resting place several times and hint that he may have been buried with a weapon of great power. It appears that 7 stones were erected across the kingdom, each of which reveals in part how to reach the king's burial site. These must be the stones you've encountered before. Oh, please tell me you have marked them on the map. I think I might. No! Terrible. It's not. Oh, damn it. No. Yeah. A collection of urns are placed carefully around the stone circle. The youngest looks at least 5 decades old, and the oldest perhaps half a millennium. Okay, so whatever powerful weapon was buried with the king is now all rusted. That's basically how it goes, but this is a video game, and nobody cares for that. After all, there are skeletons in tombs like these, and rats would have taken care of that. If not, just the rain and the wind, and just normal dust accumulation, because that works as well. Especially in very humid places. And actually, yeah, the actual decomposition of the bones themselves. You know, yeah, the bones stay behind a long time, but it's just because a long time means 6 or 7 years. Actually, it means more than that, to be honest. But let's destroy this thing for whatever reason. I have no idea what that is for, so I might as well just smash it. Smash it. Okay, so let's go around. So I do know that that got marked, by the way. I'm not holding Alt. Don't know why that is. I do know that there's no stones up here. But I don't know where the rest of them are. And that is a problem. So what I'll do in between episodes is cheat. Not really. Is save scum. Can I go over there? Oh, this is the mountainside, I think. Yeah. It's gonna be save scum. What I'll do is I'll go over all the places. And all the places that I've been to, and the ones that I haven't, and basically write down where I need to go, and just that. Basically, that's that. But for right now, we're not gonna end the episode. Don't worry. I know I say that at the end of the episodes, but it's not. For right now, what I'll do is, so I know there's nothing up there. I know there's nothing up there. I'm pretty sure there's nothing in Perth. But let's see where I need to go. I need to go all the way over there. Okay. Let me save the game here and just go to Perth and see if there's anything there. And then we're going down there. Because the thing is, yeah, just take everybody, doesn't matter. The thing is, if there's a stone here in Perth, then I'm gonna come through here. If not, I'm going straight down to where Nefia, well, actually, where the guys that don't like me too much, where they are. And then I can come around if there's things up here, because there are definitely gonna be things somewhere to the north. Especially if they keep...
I could live in a place like this. There's a sense of safety here. I think it would be a good place to raise children.
Nefia, please don't bring that on me right now. That's later, can we? And besides, these guys don't like us too much. Back home is better. Back home is better. Okay, so basically this is all I want to see. I don't remember seeing anything here, so yeah. Okay, so I reload. And that's the thing I'm gonna do in between episodes. But what we'll do right now is we'll go back, we'll go south. We're gonna be very tired when we reach there. We're also gonna, yeah, let's see where I can. How long is that? 1 day and 5 hours. Lovely. Okay, we might get a camp somewhere. Okay, we got a camp right on the way. It's occupied though. Well, let's see what kind of battle it is. Everybody is completely exhausted. Let's get that battle done. Basically, sounds like a plan, and that's gonna be the episode. So it's gonna run a little bit longer because I'm gonna do the battle on camera. Is that okay with you guys? If you just, you know, don't want to see that, that's fine. It's okay. It really is fine. So let's see what do we have. We have ourselves 5 enemies, so this should be pretty fast. Strap yourselves in, boys. We got a 70% back there, right to the healer. I think that might be a good idea. Maybe not. Let's do this. Can't get both those guys with a ranging shot. That's okay. I'm gonna go for the normal attack because there's a 5% chance that he gets another attack after he does this because he's got that perk. So that resisted harried but died. So that's what happens. Over here we have no line of sight on anybody. Do we have a line of sight on anybody? Not from there, but we could shoot you and get a little bit of cover. 60%. Oh my god. Oh, he doesn't. Ranging shot over there. Yeah, let's just waste these, I should say, not wait. So yeah, we got plenty of good armor anyway, so that's gonna be an 85% shot. That's the stuff. Okay, so Nefia, no, you're kind of the back. We're gonna get Morgant to do the maneuvering because I want to reach these guys as soon as possible. Let's see, you can kill him or her. Wendelberth. It's a Sunu, so it's a guy. There it is, arm off. That'll teach you to not be in my place. Let's stay over here. Morgant, you can stay over there. Let's see what you can do. Can kill that guy if you want to, and I kind of do. And it's okay being open, because even though you have very low constitution, you should be fine, because these guys probably don't have very good weaponry. So there we go. The guy's done dying. What do we have here? We got a guy with an axe. That's pretty bad. We got a guy with a sling. So that's not as bad. Let's go for the guy with the sling. And you should be okay. Yeah, sounds like an easy battle. Oh, there's a... No, okay, that's fine. I thought that was somebody over there. He's gonna expose. Yep, but he can't attack because he gets an attack of opportunity. So, there we go. Sacrament is activated. You get a charge to the face. There it is, 91 damage. Pretty good. Nefia gets an attack over here. There we go, 78 damage. Pretty good. And you get both kills. Because I can't be bothered to bring these guys around. Because archers are a little bit harder to use. They're it's just in gameplay purposes, really. You need to position them, and you need to see, and then they need to shoot, and then you need to look, and...
while you still had the chance.
Yeah, they really should have run. Just as soon as they saw Vikings bearing down upon their stupid little camp. Anyway, that is that. That was the camping. I am gonna do some more armor, and that's gonna be that. I'm Kettil RPG, and this has been Expeditions Viking. I really hope you've enjoyed it, and if you did, go ahead and leave a comment, like the video, but above all, thank you so much for watching, and I hope I'll see you next episode. Bye-bye.